In this video, we're going to look at solving an equation for a specified value. And the equation, or formula in this case, is capital A equals 1/2 h multiplied by a plus b, both of those being lowercase. So whenever you're doing problems like this, capital A is completely different than lowercase a. So you want to treat those as separate entities. So the particular value that we want to solve for this time is we want to solve for b, lowercase b. And so that means we want to get lowercase b by itself on one side of the equal sign. But it's pretty messed up in this problem because b is stuck inside of a set of parentheses and it's being multiplied by a 1/2 and by an h. So we have to unravel the set of parentheses first of all so we can get rid of them so the b can be outside of the parentheses, and then we can get it by itself. So what we want to do first of all is let's get rid of this 1/2 and the h. So to get rid of 1/2, that's really the same thing as dividing by 2. So what we can do is we can multiply both sides of this equation by 2. And so the 2 is going to cancel out on top and bottom. So we're going to have 2 multiplied by capital A is equal to h parentheses a plus b, both lowercase. So now we're one step closer. Right now the parentheses is being multiplied by h, so let's divide both sides by h. Of course, an h on top and bottom are going to cancel out. So on the left hand side we now have 2 multiplied by capital A over h equals a plus b. And we can just drop those parentheses now because there's nothing being multiplied on the outside. So again, keep in mind what we want to do is we want to get the lowercase b by itself. So right now the only thing that's separating us from having it by itself is it's being added to a. So we can subtract a from both sides, lowercase a that is, and that's going to cancel that out, leaving us with just b on the right hand side. So on the left hand side we now have 2 multiplied by capital A over h minus lowercase a. So those are separate terms, and we can leave them as separate terms. Unless you're trying to match up a particular answer, I wouldn't do more work than you have to. On the right hand side, since we subtracted the a away, we now just have lowercase b. So now we've gotten lowercase b isolated, and b is equal to 2 times capital A over h minus lowercase a. And that's your answer.